All right, maybe you're familiar with the idea that firefighters tend to be in pretty good shape. Perhaps you've even noticed.
And it's not on accident.
Nope. Ashley Williams live with Sac Metro this morning, learning how they stay fit and healthy on the job.
Yeah, guys, it's all about health and wellness. You know, interesting, we were just talking during a commercial break. You think about an athlete, right? Think about the span of an athlete's life, maybe 10 years, and that's kind of if you're lucky. You think about what an athlete goes through with their bodies, whether it's NFL, NBA. Well, firefighters go decades, and their bodies are kind of going through the same thing. We see them we see them at fires. They're saving lives. So when it comes to health and wellness, it's so important that they stay on top of it, which is why Sac Metro Fire has a health and wellness manager. And basically, Coach Gallagher here handles all of that. We have a bunch of firefighters working up behind me. This is important, but this is just a piece of it, Coach Gallagher.
Absolutely.
Why don't you tell everybody at home, just first and foremost, how important it is to make sure these guys are not only physically healthy, but mentally healthy as well.
Yeah, so as being the wellness manager and the program, a part of it is fitness, and that's really important. And these folks have got to know how to take care of their bodies, not for 3 or 4 years, but for 30 years. But more important areas are nutrition, sleep, rest and recovery, mental health. That's a big part of it because of just what these folks see on a daily basis on running calls. And so being the wellness manager, we have to look at all those. Also the dangers of being a firefighter, cancer, heart-related issues, those are still the top 2 in the fire service.
Yeah.
And so we do a really concentrated effort to get that taken care of in their wellness as well. It's super important.
Yeah, it's super great that they have someone on staff to actually handle all of that. And then when it does come to the fitness, Coach, obviously we see we have guys here, they're doing some bench pressing. We have deadlifts over here.
Yeah.
What's like kind of the main focus when it comes to the fitness piece?
Well, like anything else, any sport, you want to be sport specific. And so in the fire service, it is a sport specific. It's like playing a sport. Yeah. So pulling hose, lifting patients, carrying ladders, all those things. We try to mimic those in the weight room. Okay. There's a baseline strength that you need, pushing, pulling, upper body, lower body, and then cardio as well. But a lot of these other exercises, like lifting patients, the clean here, the deadlift, the push up for core stability so we don't hurt our backs.
Yes.
So everything is looked through the lens of what is the task of the firefighter.
Yeah, and really fast, you mentioned the back. The back is actually one of the more common injuries, which is why they have a physical therapist on staff as well. This is Dan stretching out Parker here. How you feeling? He's good. Okay, so for you, let's talk about some of the most common injuries. You do have to wrap it up. What are the more common injuries that you see and that you're treating guys?
Sure, like the back, shoulder, knee. Those are probably the 3 common joints that we see injuries happen in the fire service. So we're just here offering some support. If a guy has a little soreness, they can come in, get checked out really quick. That fast access to care is really what we're going for.
Great. Metro Fire always on top of things. All right, Coach, coming up in the next hour, I am going to work out. They're going to take me through something called the Metro Challenge. I don't know what it is, but apparently I'm going to sweat, and I need to find a hair tie and apparently have a banana or something. So that's coming up in the 10 o'clock hour. We'll see you soon, guys.
I'm sure one of those guys must have a hair tie.